Hey, Zatoji-san. What is it? Are you not my dad? No, I'm a droid, and you're a human, Lou. So, strictly speaking, not quite. Oh, this seems so nice. A warm relationship between human and machine. Heart Gear, number 1, Walk This Way. By Tsuyoshi Takaki. Girl encounters the unknown. The world begins to change. Heart Gear. World War III has wiped humanity off the globe, leaving behind only a devastated land and the ruins of civilizations. About 200 years later, dunk, dunk, dunk. So what do we got here? Beep, beep, beep. Compositional analysis pH of 5.7. Looked like the soil improvement has been effective. Zatoji-san! Look at this! I picked this many! See? Yep, good color and size. So the question is, how do they taste? I'll try one. Okay, here we go. Crunch. Oh, pretty sweet. Or not. Your expression makes your feelings clear. I have no problem with using these as biofuel. But it seems something will need to be done with them for you to eat them. Irk, I want to just bite into one too. Bam. Alright, now it's time for Lou's Daily Exploration. What's that avant-garde pose? This is an expression of my excitement. I get a feeling I'm gonna discover something new today. I see. Don't go too far or to anywhere dangerous. I won't. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh. What's this place? It looks like it was a pretty big facility. Oh, what? What is this place? Whoa. What a huge machine. Maybe this operation panel. Whoa, squeak, it's super dusty. Word. Biometric authentication confirmed. Omitting ID authentication as per special protocol. Beep, beep, uck. Forcibly rerouting reserve power system final stage. Beep, beep, uck. Commencing conduction to pod. Drive systems all green. All locks forcibly opened. Creak. All rollout commencing. Please stand clear. Cling. Clong. Creak. Clack. Gish. Were you the one who activated me? Spin. Yeah, I am a 5th generation experimental droid. Designation, Chrome. Currently, my base program has not been configured. As such, all functions are substantially restricted. In order to lift restrictions, input the base program. Huh? So that's the story. What do I do? Da-da-da, da-da-da. Zatoji-san. This must be the way a father feels when his daughter brings home a boyfriend. Or maybe it's more like picking up a stray dog. Question mark? Jokes aside. I've never seen a droid in this state, either. Very interesting. This seems like quite the quandary. Pop, is that 'cause Chrome doesn't have that base program thing? Pop. That's right. This is a good opportunity, so I'll explain it to you. Just as scissors are made with the intent of cutting things, we droids are, without exception, made with some sort of goal in mind. A sort of impulse or instinct to fulfill that goal clearly and at highest priority. That is the base program. So then you have one too? Of course. My original purpose was academic research, and my base program is to observe and investigate. That's why watching you makes me feel satisfied, Lou. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Well, so that's why. To put it bluntly, it means he still has no soul. A base program will ultimately require approval from a human. In other words, the base program decides how a droid will live, their existence itself. To a droid, a base program is their goal in life, but you might also call it an inescapable curse. A curse? It's a difficult problem. Yeah. Sway. Thud. My. Ah. Are you okay, Chrome-san? Crackle. Reserve power is out. Supply me with some sort of fuel. Right now this is all we have. No problem. I can convert to biofuel. That's good. This is an apple, right? Yep, I just picked it from that tree. Then a few more will enable me to reboot. Oh, then I'll go pick more. I'm sorry. We couldn't bring you inside. That's no problem. The construction of that building makes it impossible. Well, what's that? Oh, this? A telescope. Since we droids generally don't require sleep, while Lou is asleep, my daily routine is to gaze at the stars like this. Is that fun? Hard to say. There are more stars than you can count, so I don't get sick of looking at them at least. But still, they're not as interesting as she is. You mean Lou? Yeah. Being with her every day is a succession of new stimulation and discovery. No matter what we do, she always shows me so many different expressions. Each and every one has its own brilliance that is never the same as the last. In that sense, I feel that Lou is far lovelier than the stars in the sky. I can't really understand it. Ha ha ha, of course not, since you're a newborn. Oh, I know. If you'd like, why don't you try living here with us? Me? Around 200 years have passed since the Great War that destroyed humanity and brought down civilizations. The world changed dramatically, as did the droids that remained. The biggest problem was the dramatic increase of droids with the runaway AI. Insane units. Since many droids haven't been maintained or repaired, it's no surprise that damage and wear would push the limits of their hardware and software. Though I'm no exception to this, of course. But on that front, you're still newborn. I doubt you'll need to worry about it, for the time being. If we know not life, how could we know death? How about thinking about life first? I'm interested in seeing what sort of answers you'll discover too. Well, this is ultimately my personal wish. You should decide for yourself what you will do. Decide for myself? Is that even possible? Sorry for making you come with me. I've been slacking off a bit, and the laundry really piled up. Ploosh. No problem. I should just preserve these garments. Stare. You don't have to stare at them that hard. Are all of these your garments? That's right. Well, mostly mine. There are towels and cloths in there too. This is underwear? Why would you bother to wear more garments? Undergarments. They wouldn't even keep you warm. Ah. Okie doke. I'd call this clean. Pardon me, Chrome-san. Could you... Plop! But... Sploosh. An accident has occurred. I will explain the situation. Wind launched the clothing into the air, and the unexpected situation caused a temporary overflow in my system. Since I am currently entrusted with clothing management, I attempted to secure the suddenly launched garment. But in accordance with the principle of prioritizing human life, switched behaviors to saving. Why are you laughing?
I mean, to pick up a pair of underwear, you...
It's incomprehensible. Lou smiles often. She smiles when the weather is good. She smiles when she finds something new. And when Zet sees that, he also smiles. Sometimes she will read a book and cry. When I asked why, is textual data making you cry, she talked to me for about 2 hours on how amazing that story was. Lou runs often and falls often, but but she gets up right away to race off again. Lou and Zet both teach me so much about the world and everyday things, about droids and humans. It seems the apples in the garden are still sour.
Now then, today will be a fun picnic. And so, ta-da! I went for broke and made baked apples.
Inquiry. Why bother to cook them?
This makes even sour apples super sweet.
Having a sense of taste makes energy provision time-consuming. It's true, can be some trouble, but seeing that look on her face, it seems like such a wonderful function. It's strange.
Perfect. It's super sweet. Here, smack, twack, ding.
Twist your upper body. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. We played so much today.
Yeah, and now my upper arms hurt.
Oh. Murmur. Question mark?
Hey, but that was when I was little.
It's fine. In everything, experience is important. Go on. Go on.
Chrome-san, I have a request. Is it question mark?
Dunk. Dunk. Dink. Ka-dunk. Beep beep. Can you hear me, Chrome-san? Is that Zet? Yeah, I can hear you. How are the fields? No problem. I'm tilling all surfaces, as instructed. This will be my 4th round. Oh, no. If you've done that much, that's enough. You're free to do what you please now. Understood? Finishing task. I will remain on standby until you return. Beep. Dut. I tried leaving him on his own experimentally, but I suppose he won't act independently without a base program after all. Eek! Is something wrong? This! It's not rotting, and there aren't even any insects. It seems to have died very recently. A single attack to the stomach blew it right away. But there's little bleeding considering. Signs of scorching in the cross-section and surrounding area. Small amounts of heavy ions detected. Lou, it's almost sunset. We should go home. Chrome-kun will be waiting for us, too.
Okay.
Slide.
Oji-san! Oji-san! Oji-san!
I'm all right. First, calm down, Lou.
But...
Listen, Lou. Critical situations are when calm judgment is most necessary. That unit is entirely insane. and it looks like a combat droid. Escaping together is impossible. I'm not combat purpose, so I don't know how much I can do.
No.
But I will buy as much time as possible. While I do, you run.
I can't.
Go, Lou. Beep, beep, click, click. There are always things you should prioritize. And to me, you're most important. So, live, Lou. This tree is alive. It puts root here, growing branches and bearing apples that are not sweet. That is, the instinct this tree was born with. So then how did it acquire that instinct?
Chrome-san.
Lou, why are you alone? What happened to Zet?
Dump.
Lou.
Oji-san, an insane droid, suddenly attacked, and to help me get away.
Whoosh. Dunk. Duh.
No. Zetoji-san. Why? Why?
What would be best for me to do? I can't process all this information. Thought overflow occurring. With my current functions, I cannot eliminate this threat. What should I do? In accordance with the principle of prioritizing human life, I should ensure Lou's safety. What do I want to do? But I can't find a way to do that. I, 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 I.
Clay. Chrome.
Clay. I've decided that. I considered it properly and made up my mind. Listen, Lou. No matter what happens from now on, I will continue to protect you. I will make that my base program. Will you acknowledge?
Huh?
Slam.
Chrome-san.
Base program settings incomplete. Function restrictions still persist. In order to complete settings and lift restrictions, I need your approval, Lou.
He needs acknowledgement from a human.
To a droid, a base program is their goal in life, but you might also call it an inescapable curse. I made up my mind. I will continue to protect you.
Yes, please.
Base program settings complete. All function restrictions lifted. I will eliminate the threat. Ceasing of target functions confirmed. Threat elimination complete.
What a shock, honestly. I never thought you actually looked like that. If Oji-san could see you now, I bet he'd be so surprised.
Would he? I doubt he would be that startled.
Oh no, he really would be actually. When I started reading printed books, he pulled out all the books in the house and explained about them gleefully. And when I fell and sprained my ankle with a medical book in one hand, he got in such a panic, asking,
"It's not broken. Are your nerves all right?"
His face always looks the same, but he actually makes lots of expressions. He'll laugh and get angry, be surprised or embarrassed, worried, confused, or sad, and cry. Good. This sort of thing would just make him worry. Come, son.
What are you doing? Rattle. Stop it, please, Grumson! Grumson! What's this?
It's his core unit. The core unit is like the brain of a droid. In here is Zet's main AI, and all his memory and personality data. I can check further later, but it looks undamaged. If we could mount it in a compatible body, we may be able to restore Zet. Though, for that purpose, we would have to search for an engineer and a new body. What will you do?
I want to see him. I want to see Oji-san again.
I feel the same. Then, once you're packed, we could leave as early as tomorrow morning. I don't know when we can come back here. Is that all right?
Yes.
Their decision opens the door to their journey. Before departing on their journey,
Phew, I guess this is about right.
Lou,
Yeah?
how big should the rock be?
It didn't have to be that big. Right, there we go.
Is this a grave?
Oji-san hasn't exactly died, but he has left his body.
Then, what's the proper etiquette now, Rue?
I think...
What are we supposed to pray for? I copied you, but...
I honestly don't really know either. I expressed just what I felt. Thank you, I told him.
Is this a sensor?
Zetoji-san made it for me when I was little. They're planted all around the house, so if someone came close, Oji-san could sense it right away.
I see.
Whenever I went beyond this point, I was always with him. Yesterday was the first time an insane machine actually showed up, though.
Do you feel uneasy?
I am a little scared, honestly. But I'm kind of excited, too. Now my own 2 feet will be taking me all over. To see, hear, feel, and learn lots of things. And once those experiences have helped me grow, I hope Zet Oji-san can see me then, one day. That's how I feel.
Heart Gear, number 2, Face to Face, by Tsuyoshi Takagi. A massive, insane machine suddenly attacks. Ba-boom. Ceasing of insane unit functions confirmed. It's okay now, Lou.
Dear Zetoji-san, this journey has only just begun, but I've already been initiated into the world. Thank you.
So, did you have a goal in mind, then?
Oh, yes. I know some people called Isaac-sensei and Mari-san. I figured we'd visit them first.
Sensei?
He's an old friend of Zetoji-san's, so he's an academic droid. I used to go over there all the time, but things have been dangerous for a while, so I haven't in forever. I hope they're still doing well.
Dong ding.
Hello, who might be calling? Oh, it's me, Rue. It's been a long time. Hold on a minute. I'll open up right now.
That was a woman's voice.
That's the maid, Mari-san. Welcome, Rue. Oh gosh, it's been so long. Bing. Mari-san, it's been for...
Zoom.
Dwack. Hey, Mari-san. Suspicious droid. Rue would never come without Zet-sama. What are you after here? You've got it wrong. Mari-san, there's a reason for it. It's all right now, Rue. I'll protect you. No, listen.
Calm down. I'm no one suspicious.
Yeah,
You explain to her too, Chrome-san.
What I'm after is protecting Rue. Get away from her now.
No, that's not an explanation, Chrome-san.
I can't yet determine that you are not a threat. I repeat myself, get away from Rue.
I should be saying that to you. Put both hands in the air and get down on your stomach. If not, I will forcibly... Enough. I thought I heard a din out here. What are you doing, Maddie? Phew, that voice. I haven't seen you in so long since... A Daruma?
Oh dear, sorry to startle you. I just started doing maintenance on my body yesterday. So for now, I'm temporarily remote, controlling this extra unit. I doubt it's a pretty sight, so I beg your pardon.
Oh no, not at all. I actually like it. It's cute.
Is that cute?
Your body strung up in the background is a pretty indescribable sight, though.
Body. I see. I never expected something like that would happen to Zet. You must have had a rough time of it too, Rue.
Yeah. But fortunately, his core unit is safe. I thought you might be able to do something, Sensei.
All I can do is data management and parts maintenance. Unfortunately, I really can't revive a droid from their core. Oh, I see. But, yes, I do know of an engineer droid.
Do you really? So then if we go to them... Slam. No. What's this Mary all of a sudden? What are you talking about, Master? I agree, the issue of Zetsama is a serious problem, but still, we can't let Rue go leaping straight into danger, and most of all, I can't entrust Rue to this complete stranger.
Don't worry, I'll be sure to keep her safe.
That's a suspiciously casual assertion. I could never trust someone who only just met her yesterday.
It wasn't yesterday.
Met 34 days and 4 hours ago. What? I've known her for over 10 years. Mary-san, calm down. I'd rather go with her myself than trust you.
Hold on there. You're supposed to be my maid. You can't. It only really hit home when we were attacked by an insane unit on the way here, but I anticipate there will be many dangers along this journey. I'm a combat droid. I will be able to protect Rue whenever needed. You're a service droid. It would be impossible for you.
You said your name was Chrome. We're taking this outside. Hey, Mary-san. We'll see if you really can protect Rue, and if it really is impossible for me.
Fine. If that will convince you, then I'll do it.
Huh? You too, Chrome-san? How can you say that? What do we do, Sensei? We have to stop them.
It's no use. Neither of us have the power to stop them.
No.
Good grief. The two of them and Zet. Why do they get so worked up when it comes to you?
Zetoji-san did too.
Oh yes, when he first brought you in. Oh, he was in such a tizzy. So it's been 10 years since then. Well. It seems as if it's been between 6 and 12 months since its birth. This is a genuine and true blue human baby. Mary, we had some milk for our tea, didn't we? Warm it to body temperature and bring it over here.
Yes, Master. I'll bring some towels, too.
But how could something like this happen? Well, I don't know either. I was reading this morning as usual. Boom. And so I couldn't decide what was best to do on my own, so I came here to borrow your knowledge. That explanation is like a 4-panel gag comic and quite unhelpful. I have no idea.
I know.
First, we have to decide on a name. To nurture a sense of self, she will need a fixed designation with which to differentiate herself from others and the world, and in the first place, a name is... I get it, so first, calm down. Master, I brought milk and towels. Do we really need that much, Mary? You calm down too, Marty. Oh, did you see? Oh, she just looked straight at me and smiled, didn't she? Oh, how about roue, spelled R-O-U-E? It's French meaning wheel or gear. And by rotating it, creates the power to move forward. Both of you, go outside and take some deep breaths. Well, things were fairly hectic for a while. Well, I'm very sorry for all the trouble I caused then. Though, I don't remember, of course. Oh, no. There's no need to apologize. Your presence actually made things more lively for us. This is embarrassing. Mary, in particular, looked forward to seeing you more than anything else. Look, it's so big. Since she's a service droid, and originally her base program is serving humans. So then, in her place, I'd like to ask, is that droid named Chrome really trustworthy? Huh? Back when I was a researcher, I visited many countries and businesses, me back in the day, and I've analyzed many droids. But when I tried to scan him just now, not only could I not get a manufacturer or model number, I couldn't analyze a single thing about him. All of his data is locked. All I know is that he's a combat droid. I couldn't put it like Mary, but frankly speaking, we have no idea what he is. It's true that, as you said, I'm a service droid, but... sorry. Xing. I'm not just a maid. Boom. Bam. So you replaced your legs with those of a combat unit. That's right. That's what's special about us droids. By swapping out parts, we can repair damage, and we can make ourselves stronger. But she's not like us. Rue is a human. If she's hurt, it won't heal right away, and she can't easily become stronger either. That's why I have to protect her. It seems you're as sturdy as you said, but you can't protect her with tough skin alone. So, you still think I'm lacking? No matter what the situation, a threat should be eliminated quickly. I haven't ceased functioning yet. Is that so? Then, hurry up and die! So then, what do you think of that man? What do I think? Honestly, I don't really know yet. But I don't think he's a bad person. Indeed, he's essentially a newborn babe after all. He hasn't even reached the stage of good and evil. He's an innocent, so to speak. That's what makes him dangerous. In contrast with his equipped hardware, his internal software is underdeveloped. In particular, his emotions, sense of ethics, and morale perspective. He will acquire these things through various experiences, but there is much that remains uncertain there. I can't predict what he will become. Yeah, I think you're right, but I think that's true for me too. Everything I know, all the people I know, the world I know, is from books or the limited range close to my home. Nothing much has changed since the day I first came here. I'm still an ignorant baby. But at some point, I have to take a step outside these boundaries, and I think that time is now. And besides, we decided that we would see Zetoji-san again. That's why
I'm going to try walking together with Chrome-san. Chrome-san? I'm alright. It's no problem. No problem, but your arm. Mari-san. Why? Why are you? Mari-san.
You overheated. When a unit of such high output is installed on a non-combat frame and then operated at full power, it's no surprise that would happen.
So that's why you knew this would happen? And that's why you never attacked once?
Yes.
Don't you dare! I was serious about trying to break you, but you...
My duty is to protect Rue, and you're not a threat to her. In fact, I felt that you sincerely care for her. So, I figured the optimal strategy would be to withstand your attack and wait. Was my judgment incorrect? This is my loss. Right. Well, about that engineer. They should be about 20 kilometers to the west of you. You never know what may happen on the way, so take care.
Right. Thank you very much, Sensei.
And Muddy, don't you have something to say, too?
Chrome-san. I'm very sorry for snapping at you and kicking you and ripping off your arm.
Don't worry about it. It's no problem. A few hours and it should be restored to normal.
So cute.
Incredible. You're even equipped with self-repair functions. Yes, is that uncommon? Well, fairly. It's beyond uncommon. I thought self-repair tech was still in the experimental stage.
Hey, Rue, will you promise me just one thing? What is it? Be sure to someday come back safe. Yes, I promise. And Chrome, you promise too, that you'll keep Rue safe no matter what. Because if anything happens to her, I'll break you to pieces.
I wouldn't like that. Roger.
Squeeze. Chrome-san!
I will keep Rue safe, no matter what. I promise.
What? What are you doing, you jerk?
I thought for sure this was the etiquette for promises. Am I mistaken? You just did this with Rue, didn't you?
No, you stupid. Ugh, good grief. Hurry up and go, you big idiot. Thank you, Chrome-san.
For what?
For not hurting Mari-san.
Oh, that. I just took the action that I deemed most logical. I don't believe it's anything worth being thanked for. He's an innocent, so to speak. That's what makes him dangerous.
But I'm sure that's kindness. Chrome-san.
Something's coming. I can't see anything, though. Target confirmed. Is that a missile?
Huh? Its sights are en route.
Trajectory and speed are unstable, but it should be just over 10 seconds to impact. Impossible to measure point of impact with accuracy. Amount of loaded explosives and blast range unknown.
A missile? Then if we stay here, we...
Consideration complete. Prioritizing withdrawal from current location. The threat hurtles toward them.
What? Hey!
This is an emergency situation. Hold on tight.
Oh, okay.
Heart gear. Number 3. Do androids dream without any sleep? Tsuyoshi Takagi. Ba-boom. Shoo. Impact confirmed. Are you unhurt, Rue?
Yeah, somehow.
But, just what is that? It seems less like an explosion and more like just the fuel burning, A misfire due to malfunction? Or was there even an explosion inside that to begin with? Hey! Hey! You guys, okay? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. It was going so well for a while there, I never thought it'd fall. But anyway, it looks like you kids are safe. Phew. Who are you? Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm Kid. And if you're asking who I am, well, I'm just the droid who made that baby. You made that? So wait, could you be the engineer? Yeah, I guess I am. Oh, so you're a friend of Old Man Isaac. That reminds me, I haven't seen those two in a while. Damn, to think there's still a human left around. But you've got a pretty hardcore looking buddy with you. Were you using those heel boosters to slide? Yes. Oh, that's some badass posture control and output adjustment. Well, seems like it'd be real hell to ride, though. We're almost there, so hang on, Rue. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, wow. This is a rocket launch pad, isn't it? I saw one in a book a long time ago. You made this too, Kid-san? Whoa. Yep, I built this little thing with junk. The one that just fell was like a test rocket. I plan to revise it based on that failure data to send up another one. Huh. What's it for? Oh, nothing really. Huh? I thought I read in a book that you can put man-made satellites or space probes on rockets. Yeah. Well, it does have something on it. Something bigger. Something bigger? But anyway, didn't you guys come to me for a reason? Oh, that's right. Actually. I see. So, how does his core look? I've just taken a glance at it. But unfortunately, this is beyond what I can handle. No way! Why? The biggest problem is that this guy was a one-off model. One-off? You mean he wasn't mass-produced? Yeah. You get that a lot with highly specialized droids like researchers. From what I can see, this guy was completely made to order. Everything was an original design, from each system to the OS. Even if I were to put a body together made of miscellaneous parts, I doubt it'd run. I think in order to reactivate him, you'd have to analyze his design data and make a body exactly like that from square one. Sorry, I can't help you. Oh no, it's okay. For now, I'll check him over and try analyzing what's inside. It's getting dark, so you two stay here tonight. Yes, thank you. Right, guess that's all the important points. Next, I'll just do a recheck on Otto. Creak. You don't have to watch me. I won't get up to any funny business. Why not sleep instead of forcing yourself up? Fwa! Oh no, I'm okay. You're barely conscious, and drooling. So where's Chrome? He said there was no point in him observing this, so he'll be outside keeping watch. Haha. He's a rational guy. Or maybe I'd call it conscientious. Oh, is that a cigarette? Oh, I'm impressed you know. Though this is just a homemade e-cigarette I threw together. All that comes out of it is water vapor. We were a pretty rough and crude bunch. It's their influence that made me talk coarse and smoke. We? Oh, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I was originally in a small local factory. I was the only droid, and the rest were all humans, and they were all hard-headed old guys with a craftsman mindset. At first, they laughed at me, like, are you a machine or a mechanic? When I messed up doing some dangerous work and cut off my finger, the guy who repaired it for me got mad at me. Like hands are a craftsman's life. Take better care of 'em. I think despite the stuff they said, they acknowledged me. I wasn't an outcast or treated special. They treated me as one of the guys. So I thought of them as my friends too. At the time, the private space development industry was booming. So we all decided, let's do it too. And from that point on, we started developing a rocket. But then the war started, and everything changed. The rockets we'd made to fly to space at some point became missiles to drop on the ground. The people from the factory died or evacuated elsewhere or were sent out to the battlefield. One by one they left. Before I knew it, all of them were gone. So that's how I ended up being the only one left. Yeah, just me. So all the planning and building and everything was on me. You hear? Not only is it taking a long ass time, progress on stuff outside my expertise is balls. I originally only ever worked on booster related stuff. But you are still not giving up on making it, huh? What are you talking about? Of course not. I mean, this is our dream. Your dream? Yeah, our dream. It's not the base program that was decided for me, or a mission someone assigned to me. It's something you'll never find if you live a lazy life. But even if you live serious, you're not necessarily going to get it. When it doesn't go well, you get pissed, you get hurt. But still, once you've found it, you can't stop. You don't want to stop. They're a real pain in the ass to have. But, though I can't really explain it well, it's like when you have one, you really feel like you are living. Live, Rue. Live. How about you? Do you have something like that? I want to revive Ojisa. No. That's my goal, not my dream. Something I want to do. Something I want to make come true. My dream is... What? Oh. Chrome-san? I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation, but it's another emergency situation. Huh? Emergency situation? Thud, boom. So it's shooting at us after all. What? Artillery fire. Can you think of someone who might do this, kid? No. Then most likely, it's an insane machine. You two hide behind that rock. What are you gonna do? I will eliminate the threat. Violence fired from a distance.